one last thing to jump into. It's going to be more of an entertainment section, even though we kind of did that in our regular show yesterday. We want to get a sense of you guys and like what you like entertainment wise. Was I going to do the Golden Globes thing? Is that correct? Is that what we decided?
Yeah, we can do the Golden Globes. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna ask our reactions in regards to the Golden Globes, and the second thing is we did a top 5 on our last episode that which we recorded yesterday. Our top 5 was because, like I told Zeno, January was a long 6 months, and we forgot to do top. We forgot to do our top 5 of shows that we're looking forward to or movies that we're looking forward to in 2021. So that's gonna be. So if y'all want to think about that, like, what's the number one show? Like, I gotta watch this coming before when it comes out, and also movie. But Zeno, you want to ask the question about the Golden Globes?
Yeah. So I was gonna ask first of all, do you guys care about like awards shows and all that stuff?
Oh, that's a funny thing that you mentioned that, Zeno, because with us being like sort of a hip hop show, every time we're on the air and there's like an award show, that's like a running thing with us. Nobody ever watched the award show. And one of our hosts will come on and say, yep, there was an award show and we're a hip hop show and nobody watched it.
Okay, because the question I was going to ask is, are there any shows that you guys have seen over the past year that you guys are like really, really high on, and then you see like these awards come out, like the Golden Globe nominations, and your show isn't even like on the map? And if so, what shows would you count in that list?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Now, I'll tell you this, I don't pay attention to the award shows as much as I used to. But what I do know about the Golden Globe nominations is based off of headlines. Apparently, The Crown has a shit ton of nominations.
It's a good show.
And apparently, Netflix as a whole has a shit ton of nominations for a lot of their shows. That's basically what I know about the Golden Globe nominations.
I'm pretty sure Netflix funds the Hollywood Foreign Press Association because there's honestly
that's what I'm saying. I heard that they have a shit ton of nominations, not just with The Crown. I think The Crown had like what?
But you also got to think about the fact that the last year was hit by the pandemic. So some shows that were supposed to come out didn't come out, but Netflix still had a lot of shows coming out.
That's true.
Well, I will say The Crown is a very good show.
Yeah, Netflix always leads in the Golden Globes, at least for like the last not a decade, but like last half decade. It's been The Crown. It's been The Queen's Gambit this year has a couple of nominations.
Well, it's kind of like M16 said in his show, in y'all show last week, which was like, yo, they're coming out. Netflix is coming out with a movie every single week.
Yeah,
so it's just like, no, it's like they could just keep popping out. So you oversaturate the department, which we talked about oversaturation today. But you throw so many things out there, they're gonna get nominations.
Yeah. What streaming services do you guys have?
Shit, all of them.
All of the above. Yeah,
all of the
above.
All right. So Disney Plus, yes.
Yep.
What is your favorite thing on Disney Plus so far? Do you feel like it's been worth it? $7 a month.
I mean, basically, I got it because my oldest daughter is for The Simpsons. It's the main reason why we got all the episodes of The Simpsons. So that was a big selling point. I would have paid $7 a month just to have all The Simpsons, on demand. But that's really the only thing I've been watching on Disney Plus. My wife and oldest daughter have been watching WandaVision. I know you guys have been doing the reviews on it, but I haven't seen an episode of it yet.
Thanks for the plug.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too.
I still watch our reviews anyway, though. But yep.
It's been spoiler filled, but I hope you still enjoy the show when you do.
Yeah. Yes.
So Simpsons. I would not have guessed that. What about you, Easy? What is it on Disney Plus that keeps you there?
So I have the bundle with Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus, and I will say the Disney Plus of it, I probably have not been getting my money's worth because I'm not on that as much. But The Mandalorian by itself is worth the $7 a month or whatever the bundle is, because I haven't watched season 2 yet, but I'm definitely about to catch up on it.
Bro,
I've heard good things about WandaVision. I watched you guys review about it. So those are the two I'm going to be glued to probably for the next few weeks.
For any of the viewers who haven't seen the WandaVision review, do not do what Easy and M16 do. Don't watch the reviews before you watch the show. Watch them.
It's very. We go into spoiler territory.
It's spoiler territory. Oh,
hey, look, I could care less about spoilers, so.
Okay, well that's good. So one, you got to watch Mandalorian season 2. Come on, man. And two, it got a Golden Globe nomination for Best Drama, which I was not expecting. So
For you said WandaVision or
no,
Mandalorian?
No,
The
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Oh,
Man, it's so good.
interesting.
That first season was excellent.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Well,
expect
you know,
it
it's
from a
crazy, like
sci-fi
Zeno
show.
says, because they never nominate sci-fi shows.
Rarely,
Obviously, none of the Star Wars ever got nominated for like best movies. Or they see. I think they're starting to realize like this is an actual market that normal people watch. It's no
Yeah.
longer
Right.
about what the critics like this. No, now it's about what
Yeah,
do
you
these
throw in
people
the
want.
Baby
And not only
Yoda.
that, but they're actually
Yeah.
shows
Yeah.
of substance now too.
I wouldn't say never because people seem to forget that Star Trek, is it the Next Generation? No, not Next Generation. The one with Picard. Got a lot of Emmy nominations during its time. I know because I read a lot of Wikipedia
I
articles.
could say,
But
did you see him? Because I don't think we
Wikipedia
were
is
alive
great.
during that time.
we were alive. It was early 90s.
Oh, well, I wasn't watching.
Yeah, it got a lot of nominations. So, but yes, you're right. Generally, sci-fi is seen as not highbrow enough. So to see Mandalorian on there was good. I think Lovecraft Country got a nomination as well. So things
The same people that direct and produce The Mandalorian, are those the ones that do the movies? Because if not, they need to
No.
go ahead and
No.
Mandalorian people, y'all need to take over the movies.
Yeah,
Because
a lot of the fans have been saying that it's John Favreau, obviously Iron Man, and Dave Filoni, who did the Attack of the Clones, the Clone Wars show on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, check out our last show between me and Zeno, where we talk about oversaturation in the media, because we actually do touch on Star Wars, and we actually touch on this too, about there ends up being a problem with different damn producers touching the movies, specifically the Star Wars movies, and they just like, well, what did you say? Like the third movie was trying to contradict and make up for everything that happened in the second movie, and it's just like
it was trying to retcon. So basically, it boiled down to, you could tell that once you finished episode 9, you realize that when they started making episode 7, they had no idea where they were going to end up with episode 9. Most things like you hear about Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, where the Russo brothers were filming them at the same time because they had a beginning and an end. It was basically a 5.5-hour movie for them. Whereas the Star Wars trilogy, this latest trilogy, they made episode 7 and they were like, okay, we'll see where we go from there. And
Yes.
Ryan Johnson took it in one direction that people really hated, as far as Luke Skywalker. I didn't hate it. I actually thought it was an okay movie. And then episode 9 came, and Luke in that movie was like, oh yeah, the thing I said in episode 8, yeah, I didn't mean it. Or something.
just
That's basically what it was.
Yeah, so I hated when they don't plan out, where they wanted to go. MCU hasn't had that problem yet, but we'll see. But yeah, Favreau and Filoni, the showrunners of The Mandalorian, they're doing a really good job, and yeah, they should do some features for Star Wars.
So real quickly, guys, what like I said, we did our top 5 in our last episode of shows that we were looking forward to for the rest of 2021. What shows and what movies are you guys looking forward to the most? What's your top pick of like, I gotta watch this once it comes out? Easy, you go first.
I already said my answer with TV shows. Definitely Mandalorian, WandaVision. Definitely looking forward to those.
Those
Apparently,
are already out, so
All-American.
I'm talking about the ones that are coming.
Oh, well, coming up, All American. I think they got a new season coming out this year, so definitely looking forward to that. If you haven't watched it, CW content is hella underrated. They make some great shows. Black Lightning and All American, just to name 2. Movies, Black Widow. Definitely looking forward to that one.
Okay.
M16.
For TV, definitely looking forward to the last season of Ozark. If you haven't watched Ozark, you're missing out. That's a pretty solid show all the way around. Great acting. It's kind of dark, but it's definitely all good. Oh, hey, we got to talk, man. What's this you not seeing The Wire business? We need to discuss that.
I haven't seen The Wire. Doesn't mean I'm not going to see The Wire.
Where have you been?
No, the fact that you have not seen The Wire is in itself a problem that we need to discuss.
I told you what happened, right? It was on Prime. You remember me and you used to have opportunities to be able to watch shows during the day.
Yes.
And that was one of those shows that I was gonna knock out, but it was on Prime, and I was like, I can watch it anytime I want, and I never got started. And then once it left Prime, I was like, oh crap! But now I got HBO Max.
Zeus, I made the same exact mistake with The Wire because 16 got on my ass about it for a long time, And I was like, okay, I finished season 1, and then when I go to get season 2, it was off of Prime. I was like,
You got
like,
Max now, right? You got HBO Max?
no, I need to get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's where I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, you should get it. It's got a lot of good content on there. Yeah, man. What's the Wire? What the hell?
Yes.
I'm also trying to get him on anime. We talked about it yesterday. I said if you're trying to get into anime, probably an entry point that is kind of lighthearted is probably My Hero Academia. It's like I think it only has 6.
Yeah, if you're trying to get basic, like Dragon Ball Z is a good one.
One
Piece.
I don't know. I feel like
One
there's
Piece.
too many
I
episodes.
I don't want to tell y'all the anime that I used to watch when I was a kid.
Let him watch Fist of the North Star. That's like
Sailor Moon.
That's like a good starting point.
Yu Yu Hakusho is pretty basic, you know.
It was Sailor Moon.
Yeah, just get a.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. After school, Sailor Moon came on. I watched it, and it got good. And then I think they removed it, and I didn't get to find out the conclusion of the damn show.
So easy. So I've been trying to give him a show with like less than 100 episodes, just because I want him to like finish one and then be like, okay, let me see what else is out there. That's
like I just said with 16, I have time during the day to watch shows. So whichever one is the best one, you definitely do. But real quick, 16. What's your one movie and one show that you need to watch?
Okay, so so Ozark for sure is like at the top of the list, and then with the next season with that. As far as movies go, I'm looking forward to. I mean, I know this is not really answering the question, but HBO Max is dropping all these movies that's supposed to be hitting the theaters. They all coming to HBO Max, so that's worth the subscription.
That's answering the question. Dune is my number one.
Yeah, it's they got so many of them, so I'm interested to see the Mortal Kombat. You know, this is supposed to be the one that really brings it. So we're gonna see. And if it's not any good, what difference does it make? You didn't have to go take the trip to the theater. Exactly. You're at home, all good. It's a win. It's still a win-win any way you look at it.
Speaking of HBO Max, are you gonna watch The Little Things, the Denzel movie?
Yeah, it's out there to watch this weekend. I already can feel easy looking at me because it's like I'm gonna go Rotten Tomatoes. I'm always checking to see where it is on that, and it's not looking that great. Yeah.
I've heard similar things where it's like it's all these great actors, but like the story, it's like why?
Yeah, it ain't gonna cost you anything but your subscription. So just knock it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, man. This dude's doing research on stuff that's literally on his TV already.
Death Notes. That's another one, Zeus. It's only like 30-something episodes. It's a thinker. It's not a lot of like punching and kicking, but that's a quick anime.
Look, you know what? You guys are here first. Zeno's gonna send me 5 anime shows that I need to knock out. I'll knock them all out, and I'll give you a review.
Yes.
All right. Before I forget, Naruto
just watch The Wire.
Another good one.
Just watch The Wire.
I got you. 16. I got you on The Wire. I got you.
I told him that I would give him. I would have said Naruto if it wasn't 500. If Shippuden wasn't 500 episodes.
Yeah, you'll never finish Naruto.
Yeah. Well, a friend of mine, so he and his wife, he and I were talking, and I was like, "Oh, have you finished Naruto?" It's like, "No, I'm almost at the end." And then his wife was, "What's Naruto?" And I was like, "Dude, you should watch it with her." And he's like, "Damn it, why did you say that?" And it's because they have to then go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
They started watching Naruto from the beginning. It's
that's the one that Julio Jones does the
it does the Naruto run. So it's comprised of 2 series. By the way. It's comprised of 2 series, and it's over 700 episodes because it ran for 15 years total.
Is it on Netflix, Hulu, what?
It's on Hulu. All of it's on Hulu.
No, I can't do it. No, because they're gonna have commercials because I have the limited one.
Right.
So give me the DVD box set and I'll knock it out.
My friend and his wife knocked out, I think, 5 episodes a day for like 6 months. And Jesus. I feel like that's too many episodes. But anyway, they did like a good chunk and they finished it in 6 months. So it's possible. But I'll give you shorter animes.
All right, appreciate
that's dedication for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that pretty much wraps up the episode, unless Zeus, you have anything to add?